Yawgmoth, Thran Physician. Yawgmoth was once a brilliant but ruthless physician of the ancient Thran Empire, obsessed with treating the body like a machine. His pursuit of perfection eventually led him toward Phyrexia, where he became one of most feared villains. Yawgmoth turns small creatures into powerful resources. He can sacrifice another creature to draw a card, and weaken a target creature with a -1/-1 counter, while his Proliferate ability can increase counters already on creatures, players, or permanents. Aristocrats deck under Yawgmoth uses him as the main sacrifice engine that keeps the deck drawing cards and controlling the board. The deck works by repeatedly sacrificing creatures for value, triggering death-based payoffs, draining opponents, and overwhelming them through constant card advantage and sacrifice loops. Combo ideas for Yawgmoth decks. Combo number 1. Yawgmoth, Thran Physician. Plus, Zulaport Cutthroat. Plus, Nest of Scarabs. Required conditions. 1. Yawgmoth Thran Physician is on your battlefield. 2. Zulaport Cutthroat is on your battlefield. 3. Nest of Scarabs is on your battlefield. 4. Your life total is at least 2. Then 5. You control another creature. 6. There is at least one other creature on the battlefield. Combo activation steps. 1. Activate Yawgmoth, then pay a life and sacrifice another creature. 2. When the creature dies, Zulaport Cutthroat triggers, causing you to gain a life, and each opponent loses a life. 3. Resolve the Yawgmoth ability, then put a -1/-1 counter on a creature and draw a card. 4. Nest of Scarabs triggers, then create a 1/1 insect creature token. 5. Repeat. Combo results. 1. Near infinite ETB triggers. 2. Near infinite LTB triggers. 3. Near infinite sacrifice triggers. 4. Near infinite life gain. 5. Near infinite life loss for opponents. 6. Near infinite card draw. 7. Near infinite -1/-1 counters. Combo number 2. Warren Soultrader, plus Blood Artist, plus Gravecrawler. Required conditions. 1. Warren Soultrader is on your battlefield. 2. Blood Artist is on your battlefield. 3. Gravecrawler is on your battlefield. 4. Your life total is at least 2. Combo activation steps. 1. Activate Warren Soultrader, then pay a life and sacrifice Gravecrawler. 2. When Gravecrawler dies, Blood Artist triggers, causing you to gain a life, and target opponent loses a life. 3. Resolve the Warren Soultrader ability, then create a treasure token. 4. Activate the treasure token, then tap and sacrifice it, adding a black mana to your mana pool. 5. Cast Gravecrawler from your graveyard. 6. Repeat. Combo results. 1. Infinite ETB triggers. 2. Infinite LTB triggers. 3. Infinite sacrifice triggers. 4. Infinite life gain. 5. Infinite life loss for opponents. Combo number 3. Pitiless Plunderer, plus the Ashnod's Altar, plus Reassembling Skeleton. Required conditions. 1. Pitiless Plunderer is on your battlefield. 2. Ashnod's Altar is on your battlefield. 3. Reassembling Skeleton is on your battlefield. Combo activation steps. 1. Activate Ashnod's Altar, then sacrifice Reassembling Skeleton, adding to colorless mana to your mana pool. 2. When Reassembling Skeleton dies, Pitiless Plunderer triggers, then create a treasure token. 3. Activate the treasure token, then tap and sacrifice it, adding a black mana to your mana pool. 4. Activate Reassembling Skeleton, then return it from your graveyard to the battlefield, tapped. 5. Repeat. Combo results. 1. Infinite ETB triggers. 2. Infinite LTB triggers. 3. Infinite sacrifice triggers. 4. Infinite colorless mana. Combo number 4. Pawn of Ulamog, plus Phyrexian Altar, plus Nether Traitor. Required conditions. 1. Pawn of Ulamog is on your battlefield. 2. Phyrexian Altar is on your battlefield. 3. Nether Traitor is on your battlefield. Combo activation steps. 1. Activate Phyrexian altar, then sacrifice Nether Traitor, adding a black mana to your mana pool. 2. When Nether Traitor dies, Pawn of Ulamog triggers, then create a 0/1 Eldrazi spawn token. 3. Activate Phyrexian altar again, then sacrifice the Eldrazi spawn token, adding 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. 4. When the Eldrazi spawn token dies, Nether Traitor triggers, then choose to pay a black mana to return Nether Traitor from your graveyard to the battlefield. 5. Repeat. Combo results. 1. Infinite ETB triggers. 2. Infinite LTB triggers. 3. Infinite sacrifice triggers. 4. Infinite colored mana. Combo number 5. Mikaeus, the Unhallowed. Plus, Walking Ballista. Required conditions. 1. Mikaeus the Unhallowed is on your battlefield. 2. Walking Ballista is on your battlefield. 3. Walking Ballista has a +1/+1 counter on it. Combo activation steps. 1. All other non-human creatures you control get +1/+1 and have Undying ability due to Mikaeus. 2. Activate Walking Ballista's last ability, then remove a +1/+1 counter from it, dealing 1 damage to itself. 3. When Walking Ballista dies, its Undying ability triggers, then return it from your graveyard to the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. 4. Repeat. Combo results. 1. Infinite ETB triggers. 2. Infinite LTB triggers. 3. Infinite death triggers.
Hi Commander, if you are new here, welcome to our channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. Enjoy!
Non-game changer spells that are commonly found in Yawgmoth decks. Nest of Scarabs. Token Engine. Yawgmoth places -1/-1 counters through his sacrifice ability, and Nest of Scarabs converts those counters into 1/1 insect tokens. Sacrifice Fuel. The insect tokens help keep the Aristocrats engine running by giving Yawgmoth more creatures to sacrifice for card draw, removal pressure, and death trigger payoffs. Loop Support. With enough life, creatures, and death payoffs, Nest of Scarabs helps Yawgmoth chains continue by replacing sacrificed creatures with new bodies whenever -1/-1 counters are placed. Butcher Ghoul. Repeatable sacrifice. Butcher Ghoul is excellent sacrifice fodder because Undying lets it come back after dying the first time, giving Yawgmoth an extra body for sacrifice and -1/-1 counter placement. Counter Interaction. When Butcher Ghoul returns with a +1/+1 counter, Yawgmoth can place a -1/-1 counter on it, causing the counters to cancel each other out, which resets Butcher Ghoul so it can die and return again. Aristocrats Engine. Butcher Ghoul helps fuel death triggers, sacrifice loops, card draw, and drain effects, making it a resilient creature that keeps the deck's main strategy running. Geralf's Messenger. Life Drain Payoff. Geralf's Messenger drains an opponent whenever it enters, so sacrificing it with Yawgmoth lets it return through Undying and trigger the life loss effect again. Undying Reset. After Geralf's Messenger returns with a +1/+1 counter, Yawgmoth can place a -1/-1 counter on it, causing the counters to cancel out, and making Messenger ready to Undying again. Aristocrat's Finisher. Geralf's Messenger becomes both sacrifice fodder and a win condition, because repeated sacrifice loops can drain opponents, while also triggering other death-based payoffs. Zulaport Cutthroat. Drain Engine. Zulaport Cutthroat turns every creature sacrificed to Yawgmoth into life loss for each opponent and life gain for you. Life Buffer. The life gained from Zulaport Cutthroat helps offset Yawgmoth's life payment cost, allowing the deck to continue sacrificing creatures and draw cards longer. A win condition. Repeated sacrifice loops with Yawgmoth can trigger Zulaport Cutthroat many times, gradually draining opponents until they lose. Pawn of Ulamog. Death Conversion. Pawn of Ulamog turns each non-token creature sacrificed to Yawgmoth into an Eldrazi spawn token, maintaining board presence after creatures die. Mana extension. The Eldrazi spawn tokens can be sacrificed for colorless mana, helping the deck cast more spells or continue combo turns after repeated sacrifice sequences. Engine support. By creating extra bodies from non-token deaths, Pawn of Ulamog strengthens Aristocrats' payoffs and gives Yawgmoth more resources to convert into cards, counters, and pressure. Ophiomancer. Sacrifice supply. Ophiomancer can repeatedly create snake tokens, giving Yawgmoth steady creatures to sacrifice for card draw and -1/-1 counter placement. Defensive utility. The snake tokens have Death Touch, so they can discourage attacks or trade with larger creatures before being sacrificed for value. Aristocrats engine. Since Ophiomancer can make a snake on each upkeep if you control no snakes, sacrificing the token with Yawgmoth allows the deck to keep generating death triggers, drain effects, and card advantage throughout the table's turns. Pitiless Plunderer. Mana engine. Pitiless Plunderer turns every creature sacrificed to Yawgmoth into a treasure token, helping the deck generate mana while continuing its sacrifice plan. Combo fuel. Since Yawgmoth needs a steady supply of creatures and resources, the treasures from Pitiless Plunderer help pay for follow-up spells, activate abilities, or extend combo turns. Aristocrats payoff. Pitiless Plunderer rewards repeated deaths by converting sacrificed creatures into mana, making it easier to chain sacrifice loops, cast more creatures, and keep Yawgmoth's draw engine active. Blood Artist. Drain payoff. Blood Artist turns every creature sacrificed through Yawgmoth into targeted life loss and life gain, directly converting the deck's sacrifice plan into pressure. Life Sustain. The life gain from Blood Artist helps offset Yawgmoth's life payment, allowing the deck to continue sacrificing creatures and draw cards. Combo finish. With repeatable creatures such as Undying Bodies or Token Makers, Blood Artist can repeatedly trigger during Yawgmoth loops and serve as a primary win condition. Bastion of Remembrance. Drain payoff. Bastion of Remembrance turns every creature sacrificed through Yawgmoth into life loss for each opponent while gaining life, making each sacrifice advance your win condition. Life Sustain. The life gain from Bastion helps offset Yawgmoth's life payment cost, allowing the deck to continue sacrificing creatures and draw cards for longer sequences. Resilient Engine. As an enchantment, Bastion is harder to remove than creature-based drain pieces, giving the Aristocrats strategy a more durable payoff for repeated creature deaths. Deathgreeter. Life Sustain. Deathgreeter gains life whenever another creature dies, helping offset the life Yawgmoth pays to sacrifice creatures and draw cards. Sacrifice Support. Since Yawgmoth repeatedly sacrifices creatures as part of the Aristocrats engine, Deathgreeter turns those deaths into steady life gain that keeps the deck active longer. Engine Stability. Deathgreeter does not directly drain opponents, but it improves the deck's staying power by making sacrifice loops safer and more sustainable. Post your commander on the comments section below, and we will create a video like this for you. Thank you for watching.